Hello, true art believers, and welcome to tonight's live art stream. This is Pierson here. I am the number one live art streamer in the world, and you are watching day 409 of 500 days of drawing. Tonight, we're going to be doing some quick gesture drawings of the figure. We're going to be doing probably like a couple, like 10 1-minute gesture drawings, and then uh, 3 to 5 3-minute drawings, and maybe one 5-minute drawing. It all depends on how much time I have available. I typically try to keep these live streams roughly around 30 minutes. So, we're going to hit the ground running right about now. Ka-chow! So I gotta move some windows around here because I gotta move some windows around here. So give me a moment to kind of trim down. I have all these windows popping up here. I need enough room to, let's see, I gotta probably minimize. Can I minimize this? Let's see here. We're gonna move this out of the way. I need it out of the way. I definitely need it out of the way for this live stream. And we're gonna get my brush here. The brush here is, what is it? Sketching, scratchy, and it's got to be black. I'm not going to use that tone, and there we go. So I just want to make sure I have everything ready to go before I do this live. I don't want this here. Get out of here. Wow, it connected. I got to remove this. Now it's just a one giant. How do I remove this? Oh my gosh. How did I do that? So now I have all these windows connected to each other, and I don't want that. There we go. We want that right there. Before we even begin. I'm trying to shrink it down right now, but it's not really working. There we go. That's what I need. And here we go. Finally, now I can kind of get towards my drawing. Before I begin, I also want to go on airplane mode, because if I'm not on airplane mode, my internet will like lose connection. All right, that took a lot longer than I expected. There was some things that weren't agreeing with me. Like I wasn't expecting. I don't. You know what? Here's the thing. I've learned to expect the unexpected with these live streams. Like I've learned that there's always going to be like some weird thing that's going to occur. So before I begin, I think we're going to start right about now. I think I have everything set up, my screen set up, and I got my selection here. I have my other website set up, and we're going to start for we're going to do a 1-minute 10 1-minute gesture drawings starting now. Wait, I don't even have my camera set up. I have everything set up but my camera that records this in a time lapse, and I use the time lapse for all the fun social media platforms, just to kind of, all right. And let's begin. So a 1-minute gesture drawing starting right now. Now I don't really expect much to happen in this time frame, because it's 1 minute and there's not a lot I can really accomplish in that. But I'm trying to be a little bit more mindful of my speed when I'm working on these. So trying to be more mindful. I'm also trying to kind of I don't know, just be a little bit faster and quicker with everything. But that doesn't always happen with regards to these live streams. So I'm doing pretty good. Although I say that right now, I'm doing pretty good for a 1-minute pose. I can't really do much. This is just a warm up pose, And if I don't really get much done, I don't like lose sleep over it because it's only a 1 minute pose. But if it turns out well, I'm not too happy. I'm not too disappointed with a 1 minute pose that turns out well. So, okay, let's kind of get a rough angle of the figure here. And then another line to kind of indicate the head, maybe, or the angle of the head. And then the torso, we're going to make like a blocky shape for the torso, another blocky shape for the bum or the hips. And then we're going to make a kind of like a shape for the legs, because, yeah, for the legs and so forth. So let's kind of do something like this. And then, oh boy. And the arm kind of going, oops. That was a good start too. Like, I felt like that was going to be a good start. Okay. Now let's go start with off of the head here, or the position of the head. Make it kind of a block. And then a line to kind of show the ear and where the angle of the I think it's a sternocleidomastoid. No, I don't know. I don't know what that means. I think that's clavicle. I don't know. I think the sternocleidomastoid is the neck muscle. I don't remember. I'm a little rusty with my my anatomy. Not like super rusty, but I don't remember the phrases or the like. It's like the general terms as much as I'd like to remember them. So we're just kind of doing 1 minute gesture drawings here, and if you don't get I don't get a lot done in it, it's fine. Okay, another one. Get the head in. Let's get the head and make it really small, and let's get the bottom here, and we're going to do a curvy line here to kind of articulate the torso. And then this leg is kind of pivoted this way, and the arm making an angle arm right here. So we're not going to get a lot done with this one as well, because all these like figures, we're only doing 1 minute, so there's not a lot for you to get like anything done. So you don't want to worry when you're doing these figure drawings at like 1 minute. You just want to keep pushing forward. Okay. Got to get that neck in line for the neck, and then do some action lines for the what would you call it? Like the clavicle, and then torso shape for the ribs, I guess, and then another shape for the. This one's a lying down pose, and if you've been to these live streams enough times, you know that I just despise lying down poses. I think that because I've always talked about this, but like for a lying down pose for me, I would need a ample amount of time to like fiddle around with it. 1 minute is not enough for me. I just don't feel I can get enough of the information out there and the time frame that is allotted, which is a minute, and that's not a lot to kind of express information. I struggle just getting I struggle getting anything in a minute, let alone a more complex figure, which is typically a more complex form is a lying down form, because you're not, the weight distribution is kind of weird, and you don't get that weight distribution that you normally get with a standing pose. So this one is not that good either. Um, oh boy, yikes! Rough day, everyone. Get the head in, get the neck muscle. Struggling. I'm drawing everything a little large. All right. Definitely not enough time to draw all these in a minute, you know? Definitely not enough time. All right. So I'm just really focusing on trying to get the figure in a roughly in a minute time frame. And so right now it's my focus has been just trying to get these figures in and not doing a great job. I was starting to look decent. I was making some progress with that one. So right now, I don't have a lot to say today. I've just been really busy. Like, if you these lives, it was a late day. It's been really late. Like, not late, but like I've just been really busy today and like nonstop. I think my relaxation point for today was when I had some Girl Scout cookies uh tonight after I had like dinner. I had some Girl Scout cookies. So like I think they're like peanut butter cookies. And I was like, oh, this is nice. And then I was like, but I better get going because I need to do my live. I need to do my live like now, not like later. I need to do them now. So darn. Okay, this is the 10th image. All right. So I been busy all day and I talk about this all the time. I'm always kind of like some sort of ridiculously busy. I'm never like, hey, I have free time. It's always like something's pulling my attention left and right, you know. It's always some sort of like thing that is taking me away from what I need to do for the day. And it sucks sometimes, but I think there's some I don't know what's going on here. It's almost too much here. She's wearing like a utility like shoulder thing, and I started out wrong, started the whole image wrong. All right, so now it's time for some 3 minute drawings. I guess we're gonna do some 3 minute drawings. We're gonna do and see. We're just yeah, we're just gonna do some 3 minute drawings. Um, yeah, 3 minutes. And here we go. So 3 minute drawings right now. And let's see here. Just getting the like kind of like the form of the body and trying to, you know, just fit the figure in the frame because I've in the past struggled to fit the figure in the frame. It's been like a very bad like it's been tough, man, to do it. I can't seem to do it. Like I struggle to get the that the figure in the frame all the time. And it's not for lack of trying. It's just can't I can't seem to get it in there. I have always struggled at it. And let's see what we can do here. And here we go. Just kind of getting the leg. I'm really silent today. And that's not a good thing to have, like to be quiet during your live stream. I know that. I know that. I really do. Just don't really have much to say. I'm really just kind of focusing on the figure here and hoping that it kind of comes out decent. And I don't really have enough time to do that. I'm running low on time actually. We have roughly, who knows, like 30 seconds left. 30 seconds to kind of establish the figure. That's not a lot. 3 minutes isn't really a lot either. It really isn't. And I'm trying to get a decent drawing out of it in 3 minutes and just not enough time really to really get that in there. Well, it was a good, okay 3 minute drawing though. Not bad. Not great either, but I'm not complaining about it at all. So I'm not complaining. So we're going to make like a blocky form for the torso. And then a blocky form for the hips, like this. And then a line for the leg. Another line for the back leg. Something like this. And then some lines for the arms. The other arm is on the side here. And now let's go ahead and probably trim it down a bit because it's actually she's not that big. And so there's some fabric here, kind of going right here, folding in that. Some fabric right folding, and then it's like right here. Her hip kind of moves out like this. And then put the clavicle and then chest area Let's get the arm in, or try to get the arm in. I'm probably going a little bit too micro so early on. Um, I don't know why. I just felt like I should, but now I'm kind of regretting it. You know? Oh, how did I do that? Did I zoom in? No, get out of there. I don't need to be zooming in like that. Not right now. And we're running out of time. Yep, ran out of time. This was going to be a good one too. I would like to have spent more time on it because it was forming out pretty well. I like it whenever there's a time, whenever a drawing starts to form, like develop really well. I get really excited, um, and then it just kind of sucks that because of the constraints of doing a 3 minute drawing, you know, that was going to be a good one. Just like this one might be a good one if I was able to spend more time on it. This one has nice value ranges. It's good. It's good to have nice value ranges. There's a lot of these photos I look at have like they're really, really, they're not that good, like value wise. They just have like they just have a poor value range, and it makes things difficult. All right. Just kind of going through the motions. Hopefully, I'll get this one a little bit closer to not done, but definitely have a little bit more to show for it in 3 minutes. But I'm trying my best. It's just yeah, it's just taken me a moment to kind of get acclimated to this. So we got the shoulder, then the there's a lot of like shadow here that I can't really tell where the form begins and ends. This is a nice like figurative like a figure to work with. There's a lot of value range here. I only wish I had more time to like pursue it. Like, I really do. Really do. That was a good start too. I'm just going too slow. That's all it really so I'm gonna stop this and we're gonna go and find a 5 minute we're gonna do a 5 minute figure drawing. I'm gonna find one that I like. Maybe. I think I'll do this one. So this is my last one I'm gonna do. I just skipped through a bunch of photos just to find one good one because I'm tired of finding getting like the first photo I find that they show is like it's just a bad drawing or bad photo, I'm like, nah, I don't want to work with that. I'll skip through a bunch just to kind of get one decent photo out of all of them. That's it is what it is, but I just don't like doing that. So we're gonna kind of do something like this. Have the clavicle do this, and the torso like that. Like this, and then we're gonna do a block form for the chest here. Hopefully I can get more done in this. I keep saying this every time. Every time I end up doing this, I just can't seem to get it done quickly enough. And I think sometimes I feel like I'm gotten faster, but there's also times things that I feel I just kind of gotten really slow at. I just feel like I just feel like I've slowed down, um, and I don't mean to have slowed down. I just feel like it's just take it. I just like slow down too much. You know? Okay, I went a little bit too micro with that. I was getting a little bit too like what would you call it? Like I spending too much time on something I don't have time to work on at this moment. If I'm doing a 5 minute drawing, I have to be very like I have to be very like judicial with like what I spend my time on. I can't afford to like focus things on details I don't have time to work on at the moment, you know? And I can't really do that kind of stuff where I'm like, oh, let's do something that I'm not gonna get anything done. I'm not gonna get done, right? I'm not gonna. All right, gonna move you again. I can't focus on things that I can't really spend time on, like because it just means that I'm not gonna get as far ahead with the image as I'd like to because I spent too much time on something that was irrelevant. So something like that. I'm very quiet right now, and I apologize, but just the way I can get sometimes when I'm really focusing. I'm not to say I'm not. Okay, I'm not super focused, but I'm definitely um, trying to be quicker with my actions, and unfortunately, that's going to take a certain amount of like mental bandwidth. All right, now I can work on this a little bit more. Oops. How did that happen? Okay, here we go. I'm going to work on this a little bit more now. Since I'm done. Technically, I'm done with the drawing session. So I'm going to put like some more lines here. Like that. Kind of put some lines here. There's her hand kind of. I'm using a thicker brush setting, and so it makes it kind of hard to kind of get those really nice lines that I'm looking for. Something like that, I guess. I don't know if I like that. I'm trying to test out using that brush size using the brush at that size. I just don't like it. Every time I do it, it never turns out the way that I think it will. And I just don't like how. Ooh, that's not good. That doesn't look good. I don't like how it turns out. Every time I struggle. All right, so I think something like that. Anyways, I think I'm done today. I didn't get this area squared away too well. And there's just too much to do. I don't know. We're just gonna sign it. 22 day 409. Oh gosh. 409. And that's it for the day. I don't know. I'm very quiet today. I messed up their head. I think I liked how I started it, and then because I didn't set it up well, the structure, the whole figure started to crumble later on. Anyways, I got to get going. I hope you enjoyed today's live art stream. A little silent, but that's okay. I got to get going. I hope you have a wonderful night. This is Pierson. I am the #1 live art streamer in the world, and don't forget to hit the subscribe. Oh my gosh, I can't even say the word subscribe. That's how bad it is. All right. I gotta go. Catch you later. Cheers.